What is up, guys? Welcome back to Streetwise Garage. Right here we have the Subaru. It's basically finished. I just gotta put the taillights back on, headlights, front bumper, and the over fenders, and this should be ready to go. I completely color sanded this whole thing from 1000 grit all the way up to 8000. So we went from 1000 to 15 to 2000 to 25, 3000, 35, 4000, 5000, and 8000. After that, we just buffed it about 3 to 4 times. 2 different pads, went at it twice. After that, this is basically the finished outcome of what it is. Kind of hard to see, but you can see how the reflection is insanely good. But yeah, this is after it's been finished up. You really can't tell the exact color on the car until you well, basically until the sun hits it. But it is somewhat the original color, just a little bit darker, and we added some gold flake to it just to make it pop that much more when the sun hits it. I'll show you guys in a little bit. The sun's about to come up here, so when the sun gets here, I'll show you guys how the color looks once it's completely done. But I'm gonna finish up cleaning the last little bits of the car and finished putting everything back together so it can be ready to go hopefully by today. I will show you guys the new car that I just picked up for basically the new drift chassis. Yes, it is another 350Z that I picked up. I actually got it for 1500 bucks. Like, believe it or not, 1500 bucks for a running Z. Has like 170,000 miles, not that much, but it's not bad. Clean title, has Brembos, clean body, came with wheels. I don't know, like, I can't really explain how like much of a come up that was, but that was a huge come up. Aside from that, I'm gonna go, hopefully I get a message by today. Hopefully it's not too late, but I'm gonna be picking up another set of Wisefab, the angle kit for the car, and then I just got my tires mounted for the wheels that I have. I got some Minervas, so that's gonna be on the car. And then once I do with that, I'm gonna go and cage the car. Hopefully I can do it myself. And after that, I'm gonna get the full kit, paint it, and just go from there. But yeah, we'll go over that in the future. I'll show you guys that in a little bit, the car itself, and then I'll show you guys that from there. But I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this car back together, and we're good to go. So I did just one more final pass before anything, and it just made it that much better. I'm finishing up just painting the lower portions of the side splitters black. I painted this black. I did that side as well. Just letting everything dry up so I can start putting everything back together and finish it up. But right now I am working on the Z. I got 2 more cars to work on. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be working on the Miata. So work begins on this one. This is going to be really cool. That one is after. But right now I am working on my Z that I just picked up. And here it is. Yeah, for 1500 bucks to 2003. Clean title, has Brembos, has 10 coilovers, came with those wheels, but I'm putting my Minervas on. And the only thing about it is that it came gutted. It ain't terrible, but I mean, I'm caging the car either way, so it's not gonna matter if it being gutted because I was gonna do it either way. So yeah, this is it. It's actually really clean, surprisingly. So definitely gonna keep this car. I'm waiting for Henry to let me know about the Wisefab so I can go pick it up. And this car will have Wisefab hopefully by tonight. We'll see. Okay, so we have one of the Miatas here. I decided to get this one done first because this is just a two-tone. We're gonna be doing a 80s Corolla. I forgot the color code, but it's a light blue, and then we're gonna be doing the roof black. I believe the roof we're gonna be doing some type of pearl on top of it to make it look nicer. But The only thing about this is it is a lot of work because this is all body filler that was on it before, so it's cracking pretty bad. I'm gonna have to go deep and cut through all that and kind of basically refill it to make it nice and smooth to go over all that ugliness. It might not be body filler, but the only reason I think it is because right there's a huge chunk missing. But nothing too crazy, just a quick respray, no door jams, just two-tone in and out. So I'd rather do this first because the other Miata we're going to be doing some type of livery on the side, so this will definitely be a lot easier, and I think this will just go out a lot faster. So I'm already beginning with it. I'm already starting to take some stuff apart. I'm going to take off the hardtop in a little bit. I don't necessarily think I have to, but I'd rather do that so I can get in there and actually paint it correctly. I gotta do that. I gotta redo the wing hopefully tomorrow. I'm trying to get this painted by tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. So right now I'm just getting the most work done I could get to it right now, just basically prepping it. Not necessarily prepping, it's already getting pretty late, so I can't really be sanding loud in here. So basically just taking stuff apart, masking it up, and just getting it ready to get prepped and painted tomorrow. This is a pretty nice car. Actually, it doesn't look the best right now because in its condition, but his suspension work looks really good. He has some pretty cool brake system up front. The rear just seems like he's put some attention to it as well. He has the cool, these are not like your regular Rocket Bunny fenders, these are actually pretty nice. Over fenders, he has a roll bar, pretty cool Nardi in there, get some light in there, nice Sparco. Pretty cool. It's also it's supercharged. I believe he said he's pushing like I believe like around 280, close to 300, which is surprisingly pretty fast for this car. I mean, looks pretty fast. But yeah, we're gonna I'm basically just stripping it apart right now, just basically all the outside stuff. Mirrors are gonna stay on because then it includes taking off the door panel, take them off. So mirrors are staying on, bumpers coming off, rear bumpers coming off, possibly the over fenders coming off. I'm gonna repaint those separately. That depends how everything looks right now, if he wants the rivets painted or not. Hood needs a lot of work, and we're gonna take the roof off and start masking. So I think I'm done for the night. I just masked up everything else, got everything covered up and ready. The only thing I gotta mask up is under the hood, so that way any of these vents won't cause any overspray in the engine bay. All I gotta do is just basically prep the car now, clean it up, and start spraying. So that's just the last thing. I already masked everything, nothing else really. It's just a really small car. This didn't take too long, but yeah, this is basically ready to go. I just wanna be. Okay, so now we got everything ready. I took all the wheels off, masked everything, prepped the whole car. It looks the same, but it's already prepped up. The car's already black, so I fixed most of all these cracks that the front hood had. The hood had. So, I mean, the customer said I didn't really have to do any of this, but I tried my best to get everything covered up because there's a lot of them. I went over with putty, so you will be able to see the cracks how they look right here. See if I can focus on this because the camera's been acting up on focusing, but yeah, you can't really see. But there's a bunch of little cracks. I filled it up with putty, so sanding it, you'll see the cracks, but you won't feel them because they're covered up by that. So got all that fixed, got everything ready. Just gonna give the car a wipe down, tack rag it, and then we should be ready to start spraying the primer and go from there. So this is the outcome right now. I just finished doing the last coat about like 40 minutes ago. So you always gotta unmask everything when the car is still somewhat wet, because when it completely dries up and you take it off, you might be taking off some paint with you. It's just to prevent all that. Best way to do it, just be really careful. But yeah, this is basically it was 2 coats of primer, 3 coats of the actual color, and 3 coats of clear. If the car is going to get wet sanded, we're going to do 4 coats of clear, because we do have to remove 1 coat of clear minimum. But this color is really nice. This came out really nice, actually. Yeah, that's basically it. No door jams, just blue bottom, black roof, 2-top, basically, 2-tone. So now we just got to put this back up together tomorrow, and this should be ready to go out and ready for the next one. This color is super nice. We use the over fenders separately. Normally I think he wanted them on together, but this is better to have the under carriage or whatever's under the over fenders to get painted. That way, in case they like move off a little bit, it won't show like any previous color. So went ahead and did all that separately. This black is kind of like a, I want to say like a tuxedo black in a way. This has a little bit of silver or like whitish pearl in there, not too much, just to still keep it black. But yeah, this is really nice. Tomorrow, just put everything back together, put the wheels on, and everything should be good to go. Stuff like this I don't have to unmask because it's not touching the paint, so it's best way to leave it on. You don't want to move it and accidentally touch the paint and ruin it. So yeah, this is really nice. I'm excited to see how this is all together, put back together with the wheels on and everything. Sick.